Welcome to Golden Era Construction Managers, where we teach construction the right way, with real fundamentals and job-ready skills. Most DIY videos online skip critical steps, ignore safety, or assume you already know the basics. Our lessons are designed for students, apprentices, trade school learners, and anyone preparing for construction certifications or licenses. Let's build your knowledge from the ground up. Today, we're talking about what it actually feels like to work in construction. The physical environment, the job expectations, the mindset you need, the relationships you'll build, and the future of the trade. This is the part nobody explains, and yet it determines whether you succeed or burn out. By the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly what to expect and how to prepare for a career in the field. When people talk about carpentry, they often imagine precision work in a controlled environment. But the real workplace, the job site, is alive. It changes with the weather, the schedule, the crew, and the phase of construction. One day, you're outside framing under the sun. The next day, you're inside installing trim with heaters running. Sometimes the pace is almost calm, and sometimes it's so intense that you feel the project breathing down your neck. What surprises most new workers is how physical the trade is. You climb, lift, measure, kneel, carry, balance, and repeat. Your body becomes part of the workflow. And that's exactly why this industry attracts people who want to do something meaningful with their hands, people who can't imagine sitting at a desk all day. If you enjoy real work, this job rewards you. If you don't, construction exposes that quickly. One of the most encouraging parts of this trade is the stability. Even when the economy shakes, construction rarely stops for long. Buildings still need to be framed. Infrastructure still needs repair. Homes still need remodeling. But the big shift happening right now is the labor shortage. Across the country, skilled carpenters are retiring faster than new workers are entering the trade. This shortage has changed the industry in a way that benefits you. Workers who show up consistently, learn the fundamentals, and develop their skills become extremely valuable. Foremen remember their names. Companies offer more hours. Opportunities open up because the demand for reliable, skilled people is higher than ever. And here's something that surprises a lot of people. Technology didn't eliminate carpentry jobs. It increased them. New tools made the work safer and more efficient, but they still need skilled people to operate them. Digital plans, laser layout systems, engineered wood, prefabrication, all of it requires strong fundamentals. You're not just learning a trade, you're entering one of the most secure career paths in the country. Let's talk about the part that filters people fast. The job site environment is not controlled. Rain, heat, cold, mud, dust, wind, you deal with them all. Sometimes you'll be working on scaffolds with a breeze hitting your face. Other times you're wearing gloves stiff from the cold, or sweat is running behind your safety glasses. But here's the truth that experienced carpenters all know. The environment builds you. You get mentally sharper, physically stronger, more aware of the world around you. Construction trains your instincts in a way no classroom can. Deadlines also shape the workplace. Carpentry isn't slow. Schedules push you, inspectors push you, other trades rely on you. If the framing is late, everyone is late. If the layout is wrong, everyone suffers. That's why accuracy and focus matter so much. You'll be shocked how much your confidence grows once you realize you can thrive in conditions most people don't even want to stand in. No one works alone in construction. Your success depends on how well you communicate with your crew, your foreman, your project manager, and the other trades. You'll be surrounded by electricians, plumbers, HVAC teams, roofers, inspectors, each with their own priorities. And here's something that will greatly affect your career. Job site reputation is real. When you work hard, people talk. When you cut corners, they talk even faster. The construction world remembers who shows up prepared, who listens, who respects safety rules, who works well with others, and who doesn't. The modern job site also demands better communication than it did 20 years ago. Digital plans, building inspectors, new safety protocols, all of it requires coordination. The days of silent, isolated work are gone. Today's carpenter must know how to speak up, ask questions, and collaborate. There isn't just one way to enter the trade. Some start as laborers who learn on the job and slowly take on more carpentry tasks. Others begin through apprenticeships, where they receive structured training and a mix of classroom and field work. Trade schools offer another path, giving you exposure to tools and techniques before you even reach a job site. But here's something every successful carpenter eventually learns. Your training never stops. Codes change, tools evolve, materials get updated, safety rules become stricter, and job site expectations shift. The workers who continue learning and don't let their skills freeze in time become the people everyone wants on their crew. Certification is becoming more important too. OSHA 10 and OSHA 30 are increasingly required. Specialized training in fall protection, scissor lifts, scaffolding, and rigging can set you apart. Even apprentices with additional certifications tend to move into leadership roles faster. In this trade, your hands build your skills, but your mindset builds your future. This part is exciting because carpentry today is nothing like carpentry 20 years ago. Technology has transformed how we build, and anyone entering the trade now has an advantage if they learn to use these tools. Laser layout systems create perfectly straight and level lines with almost no effort. Digital plans on tablets replace rolls of paper and update instantly. Measurement apps estimate materials in real time. Battery-powered tools now outperform their corded versions. Engineered lumber allows larger spans with less weight, and prefabricated components speed up framing dramatically. Even safety gear has evolved. Cut-resistant gloves, self-retracting lifelines, tool tethers, Bluetooth helmets with communication built in, job site cameras and sensors that warn crews about hazards. If you want to rise fast in today's construction world, learn the new tools while everyone else struggles to adapt. Here's a situation that reveals the truth about this trade. A new worker joined a framing crew expecting straightforward work. His first job was simple: prepare layout lines. Within an hour, he discovered just how critical this task was. One missed line threw off the entire wall placement. Electrical rough-in was affected, plumbing was affected, drywall was affected, and the entire crew lost half a day fixing something that could have been avoided. That moment taught him more about carpentry than any tool ever could. He realized the job site is a living organism, and every detail you touch affects someone else's work. The more you understand that, the more valuable you become. So today we explored the real carpenter's workplace, the economy behind it, the pressure, the teamwork, the training pathways, and the tools that are reshaping the job. Carpentry isn't just a skill, it's a mindset, a discipline, and a trade that rewards people who show up ready to learn and grow. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, consider liking and subscribing so you can follow the entire carpentry series here on Golden Era Construction Managers.